Alright you guys, what's going on? This is the review for T.I. and Tiny's Family and Friends Hustle. Now, I'm sorry I'm a little bit behind on my schedule this week because of my New York trip. You know, the Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta video was late, the Married to Medicine video was late, so I'm just trying to get all these videos the fuck up out of here, you know what I'm saying? And I kind of got a sore throat. So let's just get right on into it. First of all, let's start off with Tiny and Tip. Now, we already know that for the last couple of years, T.I. and Tiny have had a lot of issues in their relationship, especially with T.I., you know, with his infidelities. And even with the Tiny thing, with her fraternizing with Floyd Mayweather. Despite the fact that T.I. has an issue with Floyd Mayweather, and to this day, I really don't know what their issues are, but yeah, he don't fuck with them. And you know, Tiny is really trying to get past the cheating, the lies, the infidelity, just all of that, and she really don't know how to get past it. And you know, T.I. feels like, you know, the video isn't the problem. It's the fact that someone sent her the video and it was in the public. And if it wasn't in the public, they would have had a conversation about it and it just would have been over altogether. But to me, T.I. is so, like, disgusting to me and misogynistic. Like, I'm a fan of his music, but as a person, he's very misogynistic and he comes off very ignorant because he thinks that because he buy a person something, he can do whatever he pleases and he can hurt Tiny and fuck whatever bitch throws him the pussy all he wants to just because he probably takes care of home. And that's just not the way to be. Like, just because you do all of that does not mean that you have the right to go out and fuck any bitch that's willing to open up her legs to you. That's just not really the right thing to do. You know what I'm saying? So we get into Monica. Now, Monica is the main reason why I'm even watching this show. Because if y'all been following me for 8 years now, and y'all should know that I am a huge fan of Miss Monica Brown. Everybody knows that. I was a huge fan of Monica before there was a K. Michelle, okay? So, Monica was my girl from the very beginning. And, you know, I did watch her show on BET. It was called Monica Still Standing. I wish I could find those episodes online. If anybody know where they are online, please let me know. But we meet her family. And the last time we saw Monica on reality TV, she only had 2 kids and she was still dating Rocco. But now she's married to Shannon Brown. She got 3 kids. And, now she has her parents living in the house with her. And I just really believe that Monica is so genuine and so real. Just based off her personality. I mean, I think she's likable by a lot. She's liked by a lot of people in the industry as well. And, you know, I just think that it's cool. I really do believe that Leia, her daughter, is going to be just like her. She got that sass, the neck rolling, the eye rolling. I just think that that was cute. You know what I'm saying? Like, I saw a lot of people sit up and say that Leia was disrespectful, but I didn't see the disrespect. I just think that she's just a sassy little girl. You know, she just got that sass like her mama did. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't really see her being disrespectful. I just saw her being a kid. That's basically what I saw, but you know, people are so judgmental. So we get into LaToya and Toya Wright. Now, I love LaToya Luckett now. I love me some LaToya Luckett. When Destiny's Child was 4 members, she was my favorite. But I don't like Toya Wright. I've never liked Toya Wright, and no, it has nothing to do with K. Michelle. I just don't like Toya. But for some odd reason, Toya wanted to know the tea about the breakup with Destiny's Child. And I know that at this point, LaToya is tired of talking about the breakup with Destiny's Child. And I'm glad that we didn't stay on this whole thing about, you know, what happened with the management thing and all of that stuff. They moved on to something else. And, you know, Toya was like, oh, I didn't know that you guys went to school together. Girl, that was the basis of the whole group to begin with. How can you say you didn't know? Girl, you know you knew. Stop lying. But, they go into Toya's new relationship now. Toya is very hesitant to get married again. She just had a baby by this man. And you know, she's had 2 failed marriages. They were both public. She had a failed marriage with Lil Wayne. She had a failed marriage with Memphis. So, you know, well, Memphis. You know what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, she's really hesitant about getting married. And, you know, just taking the emotion out of the conversation, she has every right to be scared of getting involved with another man, especially after all these years, all of those failures with her marriages and everything like that, like, especially in the public eye, and people are not forgiving it in the internet, and I'm probably one of them people, but, you know, it's hard to try to rebuild some shit and trying to be in a relationship again when you've already had so many failed relationships. And then it's like, if you are, and not only do you have failed relationships, but you got failed marriages, and you know, you fuck up 2 marriages and then you want to do a 3rd one. Nah, I do understand where she's coming from with that. So Tiny meets up with Monica and Toya, and it's pretty clear that that's the core group. And so, you know, we start off with Tiny talking about her issues with Tip. You know what I'm saying? As far as like the video is concerned and all this other who shot John stuff. And, you know, Monica was like, well, you know, I've been there with Tiny for all these years. And I also want to be there for Tip because it's not really about the material things. In my opinion, it's mainly because I've seen him be there for Tip. I mean, be there for Tiny in many ways than one. And I know that he loves her. So I just want them to work it out. And from what I see, Monica is that supportive ass friend that's just going to go with whatever, you know. She's going to let you know when you're right, let you know when you're wrong. And she's also going to support you. And out of all of my friends, I feel like I am that type of friend. You know, Monica and Tiny's relationship kind of reminds me of me and Jamar's friendship. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm that bougetto ass friend. And, you know, Jamar's the one that's like Tiny, you know, Care Bears and all of this bullshit, but I'm the one that's, you know, always ready to book and all of this stuff for him. You know what I'm saying? So they remind me of me and Jamar's friendship. But yeah, they get into Toya talking about Reginae dating Lucci. Now, yeah, Reginae is 19 and she's dating a 27-year-old with 4 kids. Any mother would be alarmed by that. Especially with a daughter that's not even legal yet. So it's kind of like, yeah, she's a grown woman, but she ain't even legal. You know what I'm saying? And you 19 and this is what you date? A nigga with all this baggage. And you know, Toya is very much adamant about Reginae not living the same life that she did when she was with Lil Wayne. Because, you know, she's been with a rapper before. She was married to a rapper. She had a baby with the rapper, which is why Reginae is here. And she doesn't want that same life for her. And I understand that. And, you know, Monica isn't as judgmental because, you know, she can't be. I mean, when she was 16, she was dating C-Murder. And C-Murder was well into his 20s. When she was 16 while she was dating C-Murder. And everybody knows that. So that's why she's probably not as judgmental about the whole Reginae thing. Because she herself did it. So I love to see these different dynamics. And as I continue to review this shit, you know, the show is getting good. So we meet LaToya Luckett and her husband Tommy. Now one thing about them. Number one, they are a cute couple. Number 2, her husband is definitely cute. And number 3, they have this energy about themselves. They're so into each other and you can really tell that they love each other. Now, they both admitted that their relationship was very fast-paced. You know, they met each other first and then next thing you know, they got married. And not too long after they got married, he fucked Toya and got her pregnant. So they moved real fast in this particular situation. And I ain't mad at a girl. Move fast. And, you know, they just, you know, they're just trying to get everything together. You know, they just moved back to Atlanta. They're trying to get themselves, you know, settled here. So, you know, it is what it is. So, Tiny and Toya, they meet up with each other. And, you know, they basically talk about, Toya mentioned LaToya Luckett to Tiny. And, you know, Tiny was like, you know, she used to date Tip. But that was long before me. And here go Toya. Oh my God, I didn't even know that. Girl, yes you did. You know you did. That's why you brought up LaToya. Come on now, stop. But you know, apparently, you know, Tiny don't feel no type of way about LaToya because, you know, LaToya's always been nice to her. You know, she met her through Monica and Ludacris' wife. So, you know, she already knows her. So, at the end of the day, she's not feeling no type of way about a woman that dated her husband years ago before she even dated him. So, you know, it is what it is. And, they get to talk about Toya and her parenting, with Reginae. And, you know, Toya is all up on Reginae as far as this whole Lucci thing. And, you know, Tiny is a little bit laid back, but it just goes back to the scene that I just skipped over by mistake. And it's basically like Toya is questioning Reginae about Lucci, and she wants to drop out of school. She wants to focus on her acting, and Toya probably feels like that's something that Lucci told her to do. And, you know, I don't know. Reginae has always been a brat to me. Don't like her. Didn't like her on growing up Hollywood hip-hop. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, she's 19. She's not going to listen to her mama. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not even here to judge. She's not going to listen to her mama right now. You know, Toya had her when she was 14. And a lot of people do kind of go in on Toya about her parenting. Because, you know, she did have her at 14. And she always treated Reginae like that was her friend instead of her daughter. But what do you expect when she was 14 herself? She was a child herself when she had her. So they kind of was her little best friend, if you want to be honest about it. They have a, so we go into LaToya's housewarming party. You know, LaToya's best friends are there, and then, you know, Tiny and Toya is there. And, you know, everybody sings Tiny's praises about Escape coming back together, about how she's been holding Tip down. And, you know, everybody, you know, that Pastor Gray guy, he was there. He was giving them all encouraging words, and it was just pretty positive. So, basically, what I take from this show is that this is a very organic show. All these women know each other. I know Monica and Tiny have been friends for years. Tiny and Toya have been friends for years. Monica and Toya have been friends for years. And LaToya, Lucky, and Monica have been friends for a while too. So, it's all true. Everything on this shit is true. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, you guys, this is my review on Tiny and T.I.'s Family and Friends Hustle. All of my information is at the bottom. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, and share the video. And, yeah, so continue to support this. This is a big, you know, left turn from Love and Hip Hop. And, you know, I'm happy to see that. So, you know, with that being said, you guys, I'm out of here. Let me take something because I'm feeling stopped up. And this throat is getting sore as I continue to talk. So, be on the lookout for Unfiltered. Unfiltered, because I know this video will be out by the morning. So, basically what I'm saying is Unfiltered will be dropping right after this video. And I'm out of here, you guys. Peace.